It is a brand new era for the Green Archers in the UAP as they welcome in their newest head coach, Derrick Pumaren. Manong Derrick coached Salle in 88, 89, 90. They won back-to-back, almost won a three-peat. And prior to this year, Manong Derrick's last coaching job in the UAP was with the UE Red Warriors. And that's when he transformed into quote-unquote Swaggy D. Joining us today on the score is none other than Manong himself, Coach Derrick Pumaren, a.k.a. Swaggy D. Welcome back, Coach.
Thank you.
Okay, it feels kind of weird, especially for a person my age, to say brand new era for the Green Archers because I grew up watching you as the head coach of the Green Archers, di ba? Even prior to 89, you were coach 88, you were coach 87.
I was the first coach ng Salle for the UAP.
UAP in 86.
So 86.
Oh.
So we played four straight finals, 88, 89, 90, 91. Yeah.
And this is a homecoming for you.
Yes.
I mean, yes, you were part of the Franz Pumaren years and the Dindo Pumaren years as you were helping out your brothers.
Yes.
But as head coach, this is it's homecoming. It was 1991 was the last time you were head coach.
Yes, that was the last coaching game I had with the
Doesn't this feel weird?
Kinda. Parang back to where I started again.
Full circle ba?
Full circle. I think it's full circle. Full circle akong bigla back uli sa college. Diba? I went PBA, national team, D-League, whatever, then turn, balik na naman uli.
Balik na naman with Salle.
Yes.
You told me, medyo nagka-gut feel ka that this could happen.
You know, I say yes. No, when I was out with UE, then CEU came along. I felt that God is preparing me for the bigger task ahead, and. Parang I had the feeling that I was going to go back and coach Salle again, and it happened.
It happened. It happened.
Surprised me, but I said that the gut feel is there.
Well, it surprised a lot of people, myself included.
Yes,
ako nagulat ako. I mean, in all honesty, I was surprised that Manong Derrick is back with the Green Archers. Why this reunion now? Why now? Why be back in Salle now?
Well, I think for me it's the right time for me to bring back something to Salle, where we have not been doing well so far. Like 8 years, I think, 2 championships. We've lost. We've been back-to-back for 5th place. So I think it's about time for me to get back and help out Salle.
What has changed from Manong of 88, 89, 90, 91 to the Manong of 2020?
Well, I think different approach now. It's not the same Derrick nung before. I've been running a lot of different stuff, and same thing in different philosophy. But still, I'm still a defensive coach. I stick to that.
Oh, so that's a thing that has not changed.
The thing has not changed, and probably the discipline. The discipline is there.
People might ask, okay, he gave us a championship before, but that was so many decades ago.
Yes.
Basketball was so different in 89 and 90 and 91. For you, how has basketball evolved, or how has it changed, and how did you change with it?
Well, I think the game has changed tremendously. The approach is different. It has become more scientific approach. You look for things that you will have the advantage against the other team because you know that they're going to prepare also. But still, I believe that it's going to be the battle for preparation. Whoever prepares well will still have the advantage and win the ball game. Parang
hindi yata pwedeng UAP or in a decade in the UAP na walang Pumaren sa Salle. It just seems like a perfect fit. Did you have to think long about it when you were approached and you were asked, would you like to coach Salle again?
Hindi naman masyado, pero kinda. Because, I've developed a relationship with CEO also. JJ and Jepet, the boss, they are like brothers to me also. So it was hard also to leave them. So I was leaving with a heavy heart. But I've got to do something for Salle, and I feel that I want to do that.
Expectations, of course. I mean, you know how it is to coach
Yeah.
for LaSalle, the expectations, what people want. Now that they know that, oh, Manong is back, there's no such thing as, okay, well, we'll give him time to, get used to coaching LaSalle again. The expectations will probably be very
Yes,
high.
I know that when I came here, when I came on board, it's the championship right away. Everybody expects a championship. But it's not going to happen overnight. But the first and foremost that I asked them is the security of tenure for 3 years, because 1 year is not going to get the job done. So they have to give the coach, the management, the school itself have to be patient with it. And I think Ateneo is an example of that even though they were losing, but they were patient and then nag-produce ng championship. So
I'm glad you mentioned Ateneo because
Yes.
I think that will be the number one expectation is that pag Ateneo LaSalle, the expectation is LaSalle is going to come in, beat Tab Baldwin, beat the Blue Eagles, and bring them down.
Yeah, well, that's really that's the reality. You gotta put Baldwin and Ateneo down, diba? In order for you to win a championship. But hopefully that we'll be able to do that. As I've said, I told them that I didn't come here just for the job. I came here to win. So I know that they expect a championship.
What will be the personality of LaSalle next season under Manong Derrick Pumaren?
Well, I think we will be more disciplined team because I feel, and looking in from outside now when I was watching them, that the team has lost a lot of ball games, close games, because of not playing disciplined basketball. Ateneo is doing it right now. That's why they were unbeaten last season, because they play disciplined basketball, and that's what the team has to get. Discipline. They stick to the system. They cannot run away from what they're doing, because when you start doing that, then you're confused.
Okay, I cannot wait. Personally, I cannot wait to cover Manong Derrick as head coach because, as I said earlier, I grew up watching Manong Derrick.
Parang tanda ko na.
Matanda na tayong lahat. I grew up watching Manong Derrick at the sidelines as coach of LaSalle, and to cover you as head coach, I think that's going to be quite the experience for me.
Yes.
Welcome back to LaSalle, Manong Derrick, and good luck in the UAP.
Thank you very much.
Up next, Sean Del Defonso and John Lloyd Clemente will share their top 5 UAP Juniors players to watch out for. Who will be the next Mark Nonoy, Juan GBL, Melesio, or 30? We'll find out when the score returns.